Hey guys, so today's video we're starting off with the pretty cool palette from Dose of Colors, and I'm taking the first brown shade, which is a medium cool toned brown, and I'm taking the brush that comes with the palette because it's a nice small defined blending brush, and I'm taking the color and I'm just flicking it out on the outer V of my eyes. And you don't have to be super precise with this. We're going in with other colors as well, and I'm just taking my time creating this cat eye, or in this case fox eye shape, which will give your eyes a lifted effect. And then I'm changing up the brush, and I'm taking the smaller pencil brush and this darker cool toned brown. You can create fox eyes with basically every eyeshadow color that you have. I'm taking this cool tone palette because I haven't used it in a while, and I always tend to go with warm tones, and I just wanted to step out of my comfort zone and try out something new. So I'm basically intensifying the colors on the outer V, and I'm taking the darkest brown as well, just creating like a wing. You don't have to, rush with this step. You can take your time, because the more you take your time, the better the colors will blend, of course. So I like to take the pencil shape of the brush and just be very precise on the outer part, because I tend to get super smudgy there. So taking this Block Party eyeshadow and the fluffy brush again, I cleaned it on a tissue. I will just put the color onto my lid. And I think this color is called Shall We Dance. It's super pretty. It's more like of a skin toned shade. I don't want it to be super bright. So this color is perfect for this kind of look. I know people are recreating fox eyes because they see it on Bella Hadid, and it looks great. So I wanted to replicate a little bit of this on myself. And for my skin, I'm starting off with the Studio Moisture Cream by MAC. I'm sorry if I'm not talking so fluent. It's a little bit more difficult for me to speak in English, but I want more people to understand what I'm doing. So here is a tutorial in English again. This is the backlight priming filter. I'm not sure if this is the name, but it's by Becca, and I'm just using it as a base. And for my foundation, I'm taking the ABH Luminous Foundation. I really like this foundation. However, I don't feel like the color is perfect for me. It's a little bit too yellow. I think it's the 305C, which is a little bit too cool toned. I needed to go with a more neutral shade. So for my concealer, I'm taking Nabla concealer. This is the close-up concealer, and I'm taking the color Light Peach, and I'm just intensifying the highlight on the outer part to just emphasize the fox eye shape. I know people just use the concealer on the outer part and on the inner part, but my dark circles are not playing, so I needed a little bit more concealer, which is why I put more concealer on my eye bags. It just looked horrible, and I needed a little bit more coverage there. So I'm blending this out with my sponge, and I'm giving the fox eyes a nice crisp line, and I'm setting everything with the Born This Way powder from Too Faced, one of my favorite powders when I'm going for a more matte and full coverage look. So I'm taking a small sponge and just putting it on the outer corners of my mouth, and then I'm putting a little bit of baking powder under my eyes, on the sides of my nose, and on the bridge of my nose. And I will also bake the outer part of the fox eye shape, just to emphasize the shape even more. So to set the rest of my face, I'm taking the No Filter powder from NYX, and to emphasize my cheekbones and give myself a little bit of a contour, I'm taking the Chocolate Soleil bronzer from Too Faced, and I'm just putting the bronzer on the outer part of my cheekbones just to lift the cheekbones even more. And I'm doing the same with my blush. Normally people don't bring the blush on the apples of the cheeks, so I'm really trying to not do that because I always do that. But what I couldn't resist is putting blush on my nose. You guys know I always put blush on my nose and I just can't go without it, so I did it here as well. And I want to highlight the eye part even more, so I'm taking the KKW Brighten powder, and this is the pink shade, and I'm just putting it under my eyes, a little bit on the tip of my nose and on the outer corner of my lips as well. So for my lashes, I'm taking these ones from Huda Beauty, and to do my lips, I just wanted this model look, so I'm put a little bit of balm on my lips, and I'm lining my lips with NYX pencil in Nude Truffle. And there you go, the look is finished. I really hope you enjoyed this tutorial, and see you soon. Love you, bye.